Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time you're watching this video. It's your girl Aida back again with another video. So on today's vlog, I'm about to show you a quick recipe. Yeah, just a realistic one for a delicious pork. So today I'm going to prepare some pork here. It's already boiling, and then with some managu here. So without wasting time, let's get right into the video. So first, let's start by washing our hands plus our ginger. Then first thing first, we are going to prepare all that we are going to use to prepare our pork. So the first thing, I'm going to chop these particular red onions into smaller sizes. Then we are going to chop our tomatoes. For this particular pork, I'm going to use 4 medium-sized ripe tomatoes. The amount of ingredients you use depends on the amount of food you're preparing. So I'm simply going to chop them into smaller sizes as well. Just trying to keep them ready for cooking. Meanwhile, I keep checking on my pork as it boils. Just allow it to boil very well. Don't be in a hurry. I'll add another red onion. Remember, a secret to a nice meal is always putting good amount of onions into your food. Try that and you'll thank me later. But not every food. So my onions are ready, 2 large onions and 4 tomatoes. I'll keep checking on to my pork, just giving it time to cook so well without any hurry. Let's cover it again and let it cook so well. On the other hand, I'll separate my tomatoes into a separate plate to get a space for chopping my green bell pepper. I'm going to use this medium-sized green bell pepper. I'm going to chop it into smaller sizes as well. Remember, the amount of ingredients you're going to use to prepare your meal depends on your preference. Not so many people like so many ingredients. On the other hand, some people like so many ingredients. So that one will depend on whoever you're preparing that meal for. So I'll clear that space for chopping my coriander into smaller pieces. On the other hand, I'm going to put my managu to start boiling. Remember, I've already washed it and I've just added some amount of water for it to boil. So let's allow it cook. On this other side, our pork has started drying up. So we'll just give it time to dry up and start producing its own oil. Remember, for pork, we're not going to use any other external oil. So let's just give it time to produce its oil. It's very oily, remember that. Now it has started producing its own oil. So the end goal to produce enough oil and turn into golden brown. Let's give it that time. Keep stirring for it not to stick. I hope the next time we are going to check, we are going to find it ready. So let's give it one more time. Our ingredients are ready. We have 4 chopped tomatoes, 2 large red onions. Then on this other plate, we have tomato paste, paprika, ginger, salt, and royco. And we have our green bell pepper here, and then our dhania. So all that are ready. On the other hand, let's check on the progress of our managu. It's already boiling. Remember, for kienyeji, it needs to boil until it becomes very tender. So for this one, it still needs time. And then for our pork, yeah, it's almost there. It's already turning into golden brown, producing enough oil there. That was the end goal actually. So once it has produced enough oil, we're going to come in with our red onions. Remember to stir very well. Then cover it to allow the red onions to cook so well and turn into golden brown. So we'll cover the lid. Then when it has turned into golden brown, we are going to come in with our chopped tomatoes. Going to stir very well. Then allow it to cook for some time again before we add other ingredients. So let's cover our lid one more time. After that, we are going to add our green bell pepper, our tomato paste, royco, our paprika, our ginger. Then I remembered I had already boiled it with enough salt, so there was no need of adding some more salt. Let's keep stirring. Our pork is almost ready. So the final thing, we're going to come in with our dhania. After adding our dhania, our food is now ready. We're just going to stir, turn off our heat, and allow it to steam around with the heat which already existing there. So let it now steam. Turn our heat off. On the other hand, we've already placed some oil and some good amount of onions, red onions. So we are going to allow the red onions to cook. Meanwhile, we are going to pound our managu to make it soft. When our onions has turned into golden brown, we are going to come in with our already pounded managu. Remember, I didn't cut my managus before I cooked them, so I had to pound them to make it soft. Some people just prefer it the way it is, but for me, I prefer it this way. Now this is my final product. The final meal looks very yummy even before we taste it, but let's taste and see if we've achieved whatever we wanted. Wow, very yummy.